For today's lesson, we are going to be solving systems of linear equations by graphing. There are actually three methods to solve systems by graphing, substitution, and elimination. But for today, we're going to focus on graphing and then focus on the other two. So given a system of two linear equations in two variables that has a unique solution, solve the system graphically by identifying the point of intersection. So by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to solve a system of linear equations graphically and determine whether a system of two linear equations has one infinite number or no solution. So this kind of goes back to multi-step equations when we first started looking at the solutions. Again, with systems, since we're working with two equations, there's either going to be one solution, no solution, or an infinite number of solutions. Now let's take a look at some vocabulary. A system of linear equations is a set of two or more linear equations in the same variable. An example is shown below. So we have x plus y equals 7 and 2x minus 3y equals negative 11. Again, that is a system of equations because, again, it's two or more equations. They're going to be graphed on the same coordinate plane, and then we determine whether the equations have one solution, no solution, or infinite number of solutions. All right. A solution of a system of linear equations in two variables is an ordered pair that is a solution of each equation in the system. We can most easily find the solution by graphing both equations. Systems of linear equations either have one infinite or no solution. So again, going back to when we talked about multi-step equations, having one solution, no solution, infinite number of solutions. This is what it looks like on the graph. So when we have one solution, the equations intersect. No solution, we have parallel lines. An infinite number of solutions is when you go to graph the two equations and they are exactly the same. They have the same line. Therefore, it's an infinite number of solutions. No matter what point you pick on that line, it is a solution. All right, let's take a look at an example of graphing a system of equations. All right, so it says use the slope and y-intercept to graph each pair of equations. Then find the solution by seeing where the two lines intersect. Use a straight edge to create nice lines. All right. So let's take a look at this. For this particular set of notes, all of the equations are already in slope-intercept form, but not all the time when you solve systems of equations by graphing will you be given the equations in slope-intercept form. They will sometimes be in standard form. So again, we follow those same steps of when we were just graphing one equation. You can either use the thumb method, basically using the intercepts, or you can actually take the equation from standard form into slope-intercept form and solve. So looking at the first example, I have y equals 1/3 x plus 2 and y equals 2/3 x plus 5. So I'm going to start off by graphing this equation, and I also like to color code as well. So my first equation is going to be red. My second equation is going to be blue. So starting off with 1/3 x plus 2, I'm going to start with my y-intercept of positive 2. My slope is 1/3, so I'm going to go up 1 over 3, up 1 over 3, up 1 over 3. To finish off, down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3, and I'm going to try to connect these lines as best as possible. All right, I have graphed my first equation. All right, now let's take a look at the second one. All right, so I have 2/3 x plus 5. So I'm going to start at my y-intercept of 5, up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3. Then I'm going to go down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3, and then connect my points. All right, so we can clearly see where our blue line and our red line intersect. That is our point of intersection. That tells us our solution. So our solution to this system of linear equations is -9, -1. All right, so that's where the two lines intersect, meaning that when I take this point and I plug it in, so for example, if we take a look at y equals 1/3 x plus 2, all right, so my y value in this situation is -1. I have 1/3 times a -9 plus 2. 1/3 times -9 gives me -3 plus 2. -3 plus 2 gives me -1, so that checks out that that point is a solution. So that's how you can check to make sure anytime they say, hey, is this point a solution? You can always plug in your x value and see if you get your y value out, which is your output. All right, let's take a look at example 2. So again, we're going to do the same thing. Our equations are already in slope-intercept form, so we're just going to go ahead and graph. My first graph is going to be red. My second graph is going to be blue. All right, so I have -5/3x plus 3. So I'm going to start with my y-intercept of 3. Then I'm going to go up 5 and go over 3, but I'm going to go to the left 3 because it is negative. All right, so I have to go up 5 and to the left 3 because of that negative. Now I'm going to go down 5, to the right 3, down 5, to the right 3, and then I'm going to connect my points. All right, let's take a look at our second graph. All right, so we have 1/3 x minus 3. So again, we're going to start with our y-intercept, but instead this time our y-intercept is -3. All right, we have a positive slope, so we're going to go up 1/3, up 1/3, up 1/3, finish off down 1/3, down 1/3, down 1/3, and then connect my points. All right, so again, we can see our point of intersection. That's where I've circled. So we can see that we do have one solution to this system, and the solution is 3, -2. Okay, so when I plug 3, -2 into both of these equations, it is going to be a solution. All right. All right, so again, we're going to do the same. So for the third one, we are given the equations y equals 4x plus 3 and y equals -x minus 2. Again, it helps me to go ahead and just color code which line is which. So we're going to start off with the first one. So I have a y-intercept of 3. And my slope is 4. So therefore, I'm going to go up 4/1. And I go to the right one. Because my slope is positive. All right, now to finish off, I have to go down 4/1, down 4/1, down 4/1, and then I'm going to connect my points. All right. Now let's take a look at our second graph. So we have -x minus 2. So I'm going to start at -2 on my y-axis. 2. All right, my slope is -1. So I'm going to go up 1 to the left 1, up 1 to the left 1. All right, to finish off, I have to go down 1 to the right 1. All right, going to connect my points as best as possible. All right, again, I have a point of intersection, which represents my solution to the system. And in this case, the system has a solution of negative 1, negative 1, excuse me. Let me rewrite that. So this is going to be negative 1 as my solution. All right, looking at the second one, we have the fourth one, we have y equals 1/3 x minus 3 and y equals negative x plus 1. Again, going to go ahead and label the two separate graphs. Graph the first one starting at negative 3, up 3 over 1, down 3 over 1. Okay, now I'm going to connect my points. All right, now for my second equation, I have y equals negative x plus 1. So we're going to start at positive 1 for our y-intercept. We're going to go down 1 to the left 1, down 1 to the left 1, down 1 to the left 1. All right, finish off the graph. Up 1. Excuse me, I was saying down 1 to the left 1. It's down 1 to the right 1. Now it's up 1 to the left 1. My apologies, mixing up my left and my right. Oops, that line is very crooked. All right, so we do have a point of intersection here at 3, negative 2. Okay. Again, for our last two graphs, we're going to follow the same exact steps that we did from the other graphs, but you are going to test your knowledge and understanding of graphing systems of linear equations. So right now the video is going to go ahead and pause, and you are going to tell me what the solution is as a free response question. All right, so now taking a look at the last two graphs, we can see that similar to the other examples that we did have one solution. Our our equations intersected at the point 4, negative 3. But if we take a look at the last one, there is no point of intersection. We can see here that we have two parallel lines, and we know that parallel lines never intersect. Therefore, these two equations, the system of equations, has no solution. If we go back to when we were writing equations and looking at parallel lines, remember the hint was parallel lines have what? They have the same slope. Okay, so again, that is a hint right there where you can look at your equations to see, do they have the same slope? If they have the same slope, they are parallel lines. Therefore, there is no solution. All right. So now it's time to test your understanding. Please make sure that you go back to Google Classroom and you complete the Google form that has 3 questions pertaining to systems of equations by graphing.